While multi-lines work well for some applications, you also need to know how to create custom line styles in which you can insert symbols, have multiple lines, and draw curves. Open the Element Line Styles Custom Settings box to refresh your memory on custom line styles. So Element, Line Styles, and Custom. Here you see the custom line styles that you can select. And all of these have been made using the custom line style process. And you will be adding a line style of your own to the list. Your new line style will be called a buoy line and will be used to indicate a line of buoys in a harbour or a lake. Now let me digress a little and say that I pronounce buoy as a boy. You might prefer buoy, and either will do, although since I'm of English extraction, I will refer to it as a buoy line. Now the line style that you're going to create, the buoy line, looks like this. There's the line in place. And note that we have a line style, that's the dashed line, and the buoy symbol, or buoy symbol, is simply a double circle, which is located at the start of a line, the vertice of a line, the end of a line, and in every second gap in the line style. And of course you place it in exactly the same way as a regular line. Now before we actually start the process, I'm going to give you a brief introduction to the steps that are necessary. And what we have is this. Now this information is in a file in your working files folder called customlines.pdf, so no need to copy it down. The first step is to create the point symbol, which is the buoy symbol, and save this as a point component. Now components are very important in this process, and in fact you'll be making 3 separate components. The second step is to create the stroke pattern and create a stroke component. Now the stroke is the line style in which the buoy symbol is placed. The third step is to associate the point symbol with the stroke component. In other words, placing the point symbol at various locations along the line itself. And the fourth step is to create a compound component by combining the stroke component and the point symbol. When we've gone through those 4 steps, you'll have created that buoy line. You'll be working in master units to create the symbol and the stroke pattern, so you can work in any working units you wish. A word of warning, however, you can easily get lost in the procedure, at least the first time around. I want you to follow each step very carefully, and I've broken the instruction into 4 separate videos following the 4 steps to make things a little easier. So please be very careful, don't rush, and try and understand exactly what you're doing and why you're doing it. As you create more and more custom lines, the whole process becomes much, much easier. So on to the next video to actually start the process.